Back to The Voice. Honestly, the No versus Yes campaign was like David and Goliath. Joining me is former Federal Labor Minister Gary Johns from the No campaign leadership group that masterminded the fall of The Voice with about 1/3 of the money. Gary, thank you so much for joining us. It's amazing how you did it. No celebrity endorsements. Like I said, 1/3 of the budget of the Yes campaign. What did you do that made a difference?
Well, we had Aboriginal spokespersons. You know, the paper that we handed out on election day had Jacinta and Warren's faces on it, right? What did the Yes have on it? Pretty colours and ticks. They were never talking about real people, and a lot of our advertising featured Aboriginal people who were saying, no to The Voice, don't separate us. We just want to be seen and known as Australian citizens. So it was really Jacinta, Warren and any number of Aboriginal spokespersons who just said, we don't like this, and that resonated with Australians.
Well, you say ads. The thing is, I thought you might be blanketed. I mean, the last 2 weeks, there was non-stop advertising from the Yes camp. On my show, I was getting up to 2 ads in a break. I never saw any of your ads on TV. I did see them on TikTok and things like that. How do you think your advertising managed to outfox theirs?
Well, you only have to see an ad that appeals to you once or twice, and it doesn't matter if you see the other ads 10 times over. That's the story of the campaign side of it. But if you like, the story side of it is that Australians didn't like the story. It was a shocking package. And we've got to watch out, you know, this thing's not over. The Voice might be gone, but the government is already talking about treaty and truth-telling. We're going to have to battle on those fronts as well.
Yes, the Prime Minister today didn't rule out moving to a Makarrata, which has already been having $1 million spent on it, more in the budget. That's supposedly truth-telling, which means pouring rubbish on Australian history. How much does this debacle, and it is a total debacle, weaken Anthony Albanese, speaking as a former Labor leader? A minister.
To some extent, yes, thank you. He has delivered to the left. He is a person of the left, and they'll keep him there. In the eyes of the electorate, though, if he doesn't switch pretty quickly to looking after the electorate, at least the 60% who voted no and everyone else, then he'll be in big trouble, but we won't see it yet. I think the key thing here for those who want to battle on the Aboriginal policy area is that we have to begin with the facts on the ground. And let me tell you, Andrew, today there are 12-year-old boys being taken in Arnhem Land for their initiation. Now that's pretty brutal stuff, and they will get all sorts of bad attitudes towards women. And if we don't think about those Aboriginal Australians, not the university graduates who are of Aboriginal descent, but those kids being taken today and their futures, that's what we want to address. That's what Jacinta wants to address. So we're going to carry on in a policy mode. Our group would be called Close the Gap Research, and we're going to start with the facts on the ground.
If anyone wants to see what you're up to, it's Close the Gap Research, one word, .org.au. I should say, you know, not all Aboriginal men who are initiated have bad attitudes towards Aboriginal women, but there is certainly a problem up that area, and I think we need facts on the grounds. It's just been, as you saw, Gary, through this debate, too much romanticising about what is and not enough about how to fix what is clearly is not working. Gary Johns, tremendous campaign that you guys ran. It'll go down in the textbook. Thank you so much indeed for your time. Really appreciate it.